What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing the Royal Tournament again, this time attempting to go to 25 wins using the best mortar deck in the game. So even though the deck has Monk and Phoenix in it, you guys can all play this deck inside of the Royal Tournament because all of the cards are, eligible to be played. They're all at tournament standard, and this also, of course, applies to Grand Challenges as well. If you guys want to support me in any Supercell game, make sure to use creator code BOSS. Appreciate all of you guys who do that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get in the first match here. As you can see, we're 21-3, so I guess a decent record, but it'll look even better once we get to 25 wins, and I'll see you guys when we find the first match. Alright, so we found a match here against Melody. So you can go Goblin Gang. We're going to go for Log on top of that. Pretty good reaction time there, so we're able to take out all the goblins. We're just going to go Monk. From there, see what he wants to do. So he's going to go for his own. I guess we could probably activate the ability just because we're going to get a decent amount of chip damage for only one elixir. For sure worth it, I would say. He's going to go for a Log. I'm kind of surprised he logged that. Maybe it was just a cycle, but it didn't really get him much value. He's going to go for a Phoenix. I'm going to go for a Miner. Okay, he's going to go for a Goblin Gang, which we're just going to log. That Goblin Gang I feel like was not that good. It was kind of aggressive, and we were just able to get log value. We're going to go Monk here to counter this Miner. Oof, that's kind of unfortunate that the, I guess I'll just activate the ability just to kind of keep it alive, I guess you could say. And then we're going to go for a Mortar. Oof, it retargeted. You know what, it's okay, because he went for a Bomb Tower. So he still had to spend a decent amount, and we might even... Oh, nice, I think... Yeah, we do get the Mortar on the tower. We get one hit. That's really good. Okay, so that Mortar was still worth it, even though it looked bad at first. It ended up being a pretty decent play. It did get that connection that we wanted. Ice Spirit there just to distract. He does activate the ability. I don't think we need to do anything, though. Well, actually, we can just log. I don't know why he keeps going for the Goblin Gang. It's a really bad play every time because I just keep getting a free log on top of it, so I'm not sure what the thought process is there. Maybe he thought the log would get reflected back, but I was able to play it behind the Monk, so it ended up doing nothing. And going into double here, we got a pretty massive lead. I think I'm even going to go for a Mortar right now because the Bomb Tower is now out of cycle. And it's pretty much the only good counter he's got to the Mortar, because as you can see, he goes in for a Miner. I'm going to try to pull it away with an Ice Spirit. There we go. That was a really nice play because now we get the Mortar locked on the tower, as you guys can see. We're just going to go for a Phoenix here to protect the Mortar. And yeah, this guy is definitely making quite a few mistakes, I would say, this match. He does prevent that Mortar from getting a shot, which was good. I thought I played the Ice Spirit a little bit too late, so I played the Monk just in case, but I didn't end up needing it. I guess that's fine, though. We'll cycle a Phoenix, do this, go for a Log. He's not going to play a Monk, so we can get a free Log on that without having to worry. I'm going to go Miner because he has nothing in cycle to counter it. He doesn't have his Goblin Gang in cycle. And now he's just spamming the bridge, getting really, really desperate for damage. We're almost in poison range at this point, so this is pretty much GG. I'm going to go Monk. He has to block it, otherwise it'll... Okay, yeah, that's for sure GG now. I think he gave up. Yeah, so we're going to get a pretty easy win here. I think this matchup is really one that could go either way, but I think there were just many times he was kind of over-aggressive, and he could have defended a little better. I feel like I've kind of been bashing this guy the whole game and talking about, like, how he didn't play well, but I'm just, trying to be honest, and, like, it might help you guys, I guess, watching, because you'll know, like, that's kind of, like, what you don't want to do, but it could maybe be my matchup, because the, I feel like the guards get way more value against miners than the Goblin Gang, because guards can't be logged away. Anyway, let's go for a Mortar here. He's gonna go Bomb Tower. Okay, so this could be a pretty similar deck. Maybe it's Hog. I don't know. It's hard to say. He's got a Golden Knight. Very interesting. I don't know what this is, actually. I guess I'll just go for my Phoenix and see what he does. Just doing this to... Yeah, that was a pretty good play. Ooh, Electro Giant. In that case, we'll go Defensive Mortar. This should be a pretty good matchup, especially if he doesn't have Mirror, because Mortar's so good against the Electro Giant. If he has lightning, it's a little harder, but even then, it still shouldn't be that difficult. Kind of weird, though, that he's got Log in an E-Giant deck. That doesn't typically make sense. Okay, he goes in for NATO. He played that NATO incredibly late. I'm kind of surprised about that. I'm going to activate the ability, just so the cards move up a little bit. I know it seems like a weird ability, but I think it was decent. I'm going to go for a Mortar here. We got the Phoenix. Oh, he played the Bomb Tower late, so yeah, that's going to be a couple shots from the Mortar. We don't have it in cycle now for the E-Giant, but I think we're okay, to be honest, because our cycle's pretty quick, and we also have this counter push coming in that will hatch unless he does something. Yeah, we're completely fine. I don't even think we need to go for a Mortar on this. Oh, wow, it locked on the tower. That's even better than it hitting the E-Giant. Wow, look at how much damage we got. Incredible. Really nice start. At this point, we can just play kind of passively. Just go for, like, minor chip. Poison cycle. I suppose we could still use our Mortar on offense. Like, we might as well, because the defense is just so easy against the E-Giant, so I might as well keep up the pressure. And then we'll go for a Mortar here as well. And that's a lock on the tower, I believe. So yeah, this should be GG. Because even if he lightnings, he then won't have the elixir to defend the miner. So yeah, nice win there. Super easy to beat E-Giant when they're not using the mirror. There's that really broken Electro Giant deck. Actually, it was my last video. It's Electro Giant, but it has Elixir Collector, Mirror, and Heal Spirit. It's a bit different. It's kind of like you could almost call it an E-Giant cycle deck because it doesn't have a big spell. So I feel like that one would be much harder to beat, but even that one shouldn't be that bad because you have Miner and Poison, which are both solid counters to the Elixir Collector. Okay, so we found our next match here. We got Mortar, Monk, and Phoenix. If he doesn't do anything, I'll probably just start with Mortar first play of the game. It's a pretty safe starting play. He's gonna go Zap. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go for a Mortar. It should be pretty safe. He's gonna go Monk. Okay, so Monk and... Wow, he goes Mother Witch. That's very, I guess you could say aggressive. Like, wow, I mean, he just spent like 8 Elixir just to defend a Mortar. So we're obviously gonna try to, I think, like, punish him here a little bit, because, as I said, he was pretty... Wow, that's... Is he using maybe P.E.K.K.A.? I feel like it probably is P.E.K.K.A. since... he's got, like... I don't know. Wow, what the heck? I think we Ice Spirit to pull those away. And then we just log, and I think we're okay here. Yeah, in fact, we might even... Oh no, this might be really bad, actually. I guess I'll activate the ability, but... Oof. I guess we're okay, hopefully. Oof, that's unlucky. Oh, that counter push was so hard to stop. I don't know if we're going to be able to come back from that. I guess I have to give him some damage here. It's possible. Like, it's not over yet, but it's gonna be really hard. He's smart. He did that too, so now... I'm gonna poison this. Oh, he's got a poison. That's unfortunate. Oh, wow, wow, wait. Did he maybe throw, potentially? Question mark? I think he might have threw. Wait, I got another... Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. What is happening? Look at this. I think he threw. He actually threw. Because I don't think he can defend this. Oh my god, he threw. Wow, he actually choked. Oh my god, he's so salty. I'm just BMing him because that comeback was massive. Oh my god, what a choke by him. He just had to defend like 10 more seconds. What really cost him the game, the biggest thing, was him going for a Mother Witch that locked on the Monk, and then I popped the ability, and boom. It was game over after that. That was the main thing that cost the game, because it was a complete waste of 4 elixir, and it ended up helping me. It spawned a pig that helped chip away at his tower, and then his defense was pretty much just completely... yeah, just destroyed after that. Like, he just had no elixir, and then things went completely downhill from there when he played that battle ram, when it was too little too late. Oh, man, what a really nice comeback. I'm glad we got the comeback, because I forgot if I already said this. I don't think that was a bad matchup at all, so it would have been really disappointing if I lost. I don't know if we necessarily got unlucky, but he found a really good way of breaking through early on, so gotta give him good credit there. Anyway, I'll see you guys when we find potentially the last game of the video if we win. Alright, so we found our potentially last game, and it turns out we're against the same person, so it's probably going to be the, same matchup we just played, and now we know what he's using, so there'll be no surprises. And because this matchup is probably better for me in double and triple, I'm just simply going to wait for him to make a play. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad in single, but I just think that Bridge Spam is a very strong deck in single elixir, so that's kind of just my reasoning. So he's going to be pretty aggressive here. That was a pretty good push by him. I mean, it forced a decent amount of elixir from me, and he got some chip, so I guess it wasn't a bad play. But we were able to defend it quite nicely. I'm going to just go for a log here, and then let's see what he wants to do. Alright, we'll go Phoenix. He's going to go Monk. I guess we'll go Guards. Oh, wow, I didn't expect him to go for a Mother Witch. I guess it ended up being pretty good play by him. But I'm going to go for a Monk here, because now this is going to be maybe a little difficult for him to defend. Just activate the ability so the Monk stays where it's at. And then go for a defensive Miner. And yeah, this should be defended, I guess, decently. I really want to save Guards for his E-Barbs, so I need to defend this with a Phoenix, I guess. Okay, nice. That's really good that that didn't... okay. Yeah, that could have been really scary. We got under control. I'm going to go Monk to try to protect the egg. He just goes E-Barbs, though, so sadly... play Guards far back, so he can't go Mother Witch. Alright, there it is. Poison that. Maybe go for a Miner here. It hatches. It's going to be pretty easy for him to defend, though. Okay, good. I was worried that that wasn't going to hatch. Alright, I'm probably not going to talk in Triple Elixir just because there's going to be a lot going on. And I have to focus so I'm able to defend. Also mute just in case. Yeah, it's gonna be GG. He's gonna be pretty mad because, yeah, I called it. Oh man, unmuting was definitely worth it there at the end. All right, so yeah, we are gonna get to 25 wins. I hope you guys did end up enjoying the video. Obviously, got I think a pretty solid matchup 2 times in a row there at the end, so pretty grateful about that. Really solid deck in the meta. I believe it was. I think Pedro got to 30 wins with this deck. I don't know where he's at now in the Royal Tournament, but I saw he was like 30-1 with it, or maybe he was even 30-0. So that really goes to show how solid this deck is. And I actually only have 1 loss with this deck from where I started with it, because earlier in the tournament I was using, yeah, the only loss I had was to Lumberloon, which I think is pretty hard because you don't have a ton of air counters. But I did beat Lava the game before. I just think Loon is specifically kind of a little difficult. But there's not a lot of Balloon in the meta. But yeah, anyway, I was going to say before it, I was running RG. So only lost once after switching to it. So yeah, definitely give it a try. Pretty good. Make sure to like it if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And thank you again. Until next time, guys.